of course. What an ordeal for him, man.
I didn't
Besides
even try to.
rebuying it and somehow losing his existing aircraft. Man, what an adventure.
Yeah, I would avoid buying aircraft from the in-sim marketplace then. If that's
Absolutely. Yeah.
just buy them direct. That way you don't lose your purchases if something like that
Absolutely. It is
happens.
ridiculous. It's not transferable, right? Between Steam and marketplace. It's
I
crazy.
don't know why that's so ridiculous. That should
But
be tied to your username.
exactly.
Good day,
It's
everyone.
just
Good morning.
get money.
Yeah, I assume if you're using the same Xbox Live login information, then why does your purchases not transfer over? That
Yeah, that
doesn't make
doesn't make sense.
No
doesn't make any
kidding.
sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
That's-
correct.
So you buy it
Yeah.
twice.
yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
Gouge, 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 gouge.
But I have to give Rex this. He was absolutely persevering through it all. I think many would have given up
Yeah,
with
I'd
his
have rage,
trials.
I'd have rage quit and flip the desk out the
Yeah,
window.
exactly. Or go for a DCS or whatever. But yeah, he had a tough time, man. It's not nice. So what are we flying today? See a 2.8, PC6s.
yep. Um,
I see we're upscaling our aircraft in general. Well, we have more choice these days. It's fantastic.
yeah, we have
actually.
more choices. Yeah.
That's great. Remember, a year ago it was very little choice, really.
And we're all a year older. We want our
Yes,
creature
we are.
comfort.
Yeah, most of us anyway. Some of us too. Depends what you've been through. Yeah,
Aged a lot more.
yeah. Feels like that sometime, right?
Oh, now we got Tail Dragon making us a mall too, so that'll be fun.
Yeah. And I see a new.
This is looking that mall's looking good too.
Yeah, he's making
Yeah.
real fast progress
It's
on it.
fantastic. It's a fantastic project. It's really interesting. Fantastic is doing this, and all on his own so far. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Very little assistance. Pretty cool. Yeah, here goes F-18 and then gravel.
Yeah, the airport's too expansive. So I just took off on the ramp. I'm not taxiing.
And I see we have a new member, Lux. Hello, Lux.
Hey there.
Hey there.
Welcome aboard.
Saw you were very keen on joining us, so welcome to the party.
Hey, thanks. Enjoying myself so far. I did
Good.
last Saturday's leg.
Awesome. Nice.
F-18, Tom. You know there's an F-18 in the sim now, right?
I was going to say that. Yes. Identity crisis.
Where
I
are we
have a little
taking
bit
off from?
Yeah, soon we'll have Hardcat and a Hellcat. We'll have F-18 Tom and an F-18.
Oh,
Right.
the cats are going to be tricky.
We'll have 8 of dragons flying 8 dragons.
Yeah, I think Kev was working on animated dragon, so we should kind of give
Oh
it
my god.
Oh,
at one
we'll
point.
definitely. If we get to China, we'll have to do a leg in dragons, won't we?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Not in Grant. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Right.
We would have to do that in Ireland, where they shot Game of Thrones.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
Oh, well, isn't the nickname for the AC-130 Puff the Magic Dragon or something
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, it is.
Mm. Yeah, it would be nice to have a good version of that.
So we just need.
Indeed. And I think next week we see a lot of Kodiaks here as well already. Probably.
Oh, I'll be flying
At
the
least by then.
Kodiak.
Same here. Same here. Beautiful aircraft. It's just fantastic. It's just really great. There's so much choice of bush capable aircraft, stall capable aircraft to fly around. Fantastic. A lot of choice.
Buenos dias, amigos.
Oh my god, it's
Hey.
Rexpo.
Hey,
man.
Rex.
Welcome
back.
Thank you.
Aloha.
Congratulations. Yeah, you deserve a medal for perseverance. Absolutely.
No kidding.
Man. I was just saying we're admiring your perseverance during the last few days. So many of us would have given up, but you pulled through.
No,
Congrats.
I just no point in giving up. I tried everything I could.
Yeah, you
the,
absolutely did.
The outside of it was I wouldn't have given up then. I'd just gone out and bought a new goddamn machine.
Yeah. Man. That was a
It
tough
would be a
time.
birthday present for me.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you, oh, you guys have to sing me happy birthday today.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
Happy birthday to you.
Ooh,
Happy birthday to
to
you.
me. Yeah.
Okay, later on there, Rexpo, I'll bring a 24 pack of Canadian beer to Half Moon Bay, and I'll make you.
There we
Uh,
go. There
you go.
Problem is, you'll end up drinking it yourself. I know there's a method to your madness because I don't drink.
And some bacon.
There you
Make
go.
sure you bring some bacon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got lots of bacon around here, so.
Hang on a minute.
There
Only
we go.
24.
Only
Yeah.
Well, back in my younger days, that would have been just enough for me. So.
Oh, it's nice to see some familiar faces back. Well, aircraft back. You know what I mean.
Must be wintertime.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
Getting the gang back together.
Excellent.
For you,
Awesome.
man.
Damn, I have missed flying with you glorious bastards.
Yeah, only suggestion would be to avoid buying stuff directly from the marketplace at this point, Rex. Boyd. So you
Yeah,
don't-
well, problem is if you're gonna buy the Asobo aircraft or a Carenado aircraft, that's your only choice.
you can't buy the Coronado stuff direct from their web from
No, the
website?
only place they sell their MSFS stuff is on the marketplace.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
a
got some
shame.
kind of sweetheart agreement with Microsoft.
Interesting.
Nice.
Wasn't aware of that.
Mm. Yeah.
Not so
Still waiting
sweetheart
for the
now.
Sky Master.
Okay,
Okay,
I
that's
got
it.
it.
Thanks
Being
enough.
time. Everybody ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Is Rexpo loaded in?
I'm on runway 17R.
Copy
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna buzz him right as we take off.
He's on a collision course. Great.
Yeah, I see your tags. I see AK. I see
It just-
Dragons. I see Wayland.
Rex just solved one problem and he's looking for another. Rex, you're on a collision course, man.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Totally lost on my way taxiing.
That's all right. Use
Well,
the taxiway.
Yeah, I thought there were
I have
taxiways
a
here, but
controller issue here, apparently.
Yeah, I have my own issues here also, but yep.
Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up.
Ah, no wonder. Okay, got it. Settled.
just waiting for everyone to pass by. I'm.
Oh yeah, I gotta
My
start. Hold on.
controller-
Oh,
Controllers are not
there is
working.
everyone coming in. Oh wow. It's quite bad weather here in Santiago now.
Yeah, we'll see what it ends up doing.
All right.
I may be in the vertigo when I catch up with you here. I gotta somehow reboot my my controllers. They're gone out to lunch.
Oh no. Can you unplug, replug? That probably won't help, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try that.
Then otherwise, I'll see you soon.
Why are we going this way? Come on.
I'm just following Ben, and I worry not which way we go.
You're making the fatal assumption that Rocket knows where he's going.
That's absolutely the case. I agree. It also
Yeah.
makes
So
for a
he's
good
got the
makes
map.
for a good adventure. And we all can put the blame on him, so it's okay.
It's nice to meet everyone. Like, wow, it's a huge group.
Absolutely. They've been flying together like what for a year, guys? Already?
Oh
Yeah, just
Oh,
over a
nice.
year, I think.
That's
Yeah,
what I
around there.
heard. Yeah, it's been going on for a year now.
Yep.
The
Pretty steady group
Expedition
now.
Yeah, nobody else would fly with me, so I found this bunch.
Hey, you wonder why that is?
Misfits.
See what is
Dragons, are you up, mate?
No, I'm
You
just
still look
starting up.
parked.
I was helping a
Okay,
friend
copy.
set up his Discord server. So
All right, sure. Everything else okay then?
I'm just starting
All
it
right.
now.
Cool.
If it will start.
Oh, wow, I've got that set way too high.
But the weather here is awful. I switched to a few clouds.
It's
Mm.
quite a
All
nice.
right,
thick
I
cloud
have
cover.
controls.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, congrats. Nice. The replug did it?
We started the flight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another one to try. Yep. Cool. Glad you're back.
Yeah, I have to say, I really looked forward to this all week. It was great doing this for the first time last last Saturday.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
Ford.
And now we really so many people. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a
Back
good app.
in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend. Yeah, okay, here we go.
Oh, someone's upbeat.
You should have been a singer instead of a hero.
Am I seeing Rocket in a Cessna?
Yeah,
Yeah.
208.
Yep.
Oh,
What's he flying?
It's in honor of the Kodiak coming out next Friday. I need some practice.
Yeah, it makes a good transition from T2A to Kodiak. Yep. Very similar cockpit layout.
Oh, this transmitter thing in little nav map's amazing.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
I don't,
cool,
have,
right?
I don't have to go external and look around to see where I am. I can see hard caps
Mm.
right on my ass, and yeah,
Yeah.
rockets up ahead. And
So the red aircraft, that's everybody else, and yourself is yellow. Is that correct?
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah,
you'll see,
correct.
you'll see a
That's right.
red, you'll see a red aircraft shadowing you, and that's you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
you can
like
cut
your
off-
true position, your last updated position. I think that's what it is. This
Yeah.
is how you
Oh,
appear
yeah,
to
you can-
everyone else.
You can cut off
would
your
guess.
yellow aircraft also.
If you,
Just
yeah, if you
reach
want
up
to.
there and punch
Yep.
it off, and nothing left but the red.
Oh, there you go.
You can
Really?
also update your
Yep.
update, or you can change the, interval of update time to less
Yeah,
if you don't like the shadow. But doesn't
I
matter to
forgot
me.
where to find that. I was actually looking for it. I got on 5 seconds, which is nice. But
Tools, options, online flying, update every 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 second, half second. I think 2 seconds is the lowest it goes, which is what I have.
Yeah.
It's nice having clouds when it's been clearing a million here the last couple weeks.
Yay, weather! Woohoo!
it's excitement.
Great.
Anyone else know why the sound is bugged?
Or what exactly is bugged about it?
I'll be in the cockpit and have headphone simulation turned on, and then it'll then stop being a headphone simulation and we'll go to normal.
Oh, I guess
I
I
have
haven't
to switch out
experienced
to
that.
external and then back in, and it'll go back to normal sometimes, but I guess not.
That must be a random bug. I haven't experienced that personally.
Alright. Well, just me.
I haven't had that happening yet, but I rolled back the drivers. Not sure if that's just purely visuals.
So you guys see on the news where we had a Super DC-3 decide to
I saw
lose an
that.
engine in belly land.
Yeah,
I
I
saw that. Yeah.
Hopefully they can salvage her.
Yeah, hopefully.
There's enough parts up here. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Right? Yeah, that was the joke in the aviation forums. Like, they'll have her airworthy again in 2 hours. That was the other one. They said when the last 787 retires, it'll be a DC-3 flying in to pick up the crew.
As long as that DC-3 wasn't Robert Randazzo's
True that.
PMDG.
Rocket 4X, can you install a rearward-facing torch on your Cessna?
Right.
It's becoming a fashion trend now, is it?
Right. Yeah. New request for the
No,
for all the
I
aircraft.
always follow Rocket's torch through the clouds.
Funny.
You also can fly backwards, Ben. That will solve it. Landing light on.
Right, yeah.
Now that you got
You
reverse
have reverse
Great
throttle.
thrust, right? What else is reverse thrust for?
Yeah, I'm about 5 miles away from my first touch and go right here.
Copy.
Yeah. Cloud broke out, so that looks all right. Cool. Looks good.
So how do we usually do the touch and goes here? Same as before, free for all because no collision, or?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
free for all.
All right.
You shouldn't expect too much structure of us.
It's all in good fun. That's it.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Yep.
Makes the new guy less anxious.
Yeah. No. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
I mean, if it works
Yeah.
for you, if the angle's not right, a touch and go across the runway is equally valid.
Oh,
On one
absolutely.
wheel.
Actually, highly encouraged.
Just
No
expect the
formation-
unexpected.
We're just testing
No
your skills.
formation landings for this group.
You can try it inverted if you're very courageous.
Landings in the sim, stay in the sim.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think any semblance of structure went out the window after the first couple flights in Alaska.
Where I remind you that we're all absolutely shitting ourselves having to land anywhere apart from 15,000 foot of tarmac.
Wait, he wants us to land up a hill between
This
the
guy,
trees.
yeah, man, this guy is crazy.
May I remind you of the time when we landed in the only thundercloud in the entire area?
In the entire continent, I think.
Yeah, right.
That was amazing. That one airfield with the cloud and the landing in Alaska with the crosswind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I watched a couple of Doctor Station's earlier videos from the Alaska leg the other night. I was like, oh my god, was I involved in this?
What was I thinking?
All good fun. Alright, let's see here.
Does anyone have eyes on that strip yet?
Looks like it's just dirt.
Rocket's got
Yeah,
some
more than
pretty
likely
good
it's
eyes.
just dirt.
Yeah, it's here somewhere.
Right there. You're
Tuck
almost
down
there.
Dirt in the middle of the grass.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
On the autopilot.
You're using autopilot?
Man, I've been old and lazy.
There's an office
That's why I
block at
like-
the end of this runway, by the way.
That's why I like the steam gauge. 'Cause
Good.
I don't
No,
know
I
how
like,
to use
uh,
autopilot.
I like
in it.
testing out the changes to the working
Yeah.
draft and XI. Like seeing
Yeah.
what they've been working on. So
Because the steam gauge has autopilot, right?
I believe so.
Because I don't know how to use it, so that's why I use it. Force myself.
Oops.
3 bounces for luck. That'll do.
That's right. Here we go. Beta descent, go. I love doing that. It's so fun. Oh, I see it. There she is.
Yeah, at least the port's got a bit more power down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was flying
Yeah.
that last week's leg solo, and I got to that one mountain that was like 21,000 feet, and I was just
Whoa.
like getting up to the top, and I was gonna clear it, and all of a sudden, massive downdraft, and just like the top of the mountain starts going up past the windshield. I'm like, oh no 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 no! It's like bail out, bail out.
Yeah,
'Cause it was-
don't get too high after you touch and go, because the next one's less than 10 miles away.
Yeah, I think
Okie dokie.
we only got across about 13.5 today at most, so
Okay, so nice altitudes, lots of
Yeah.
green.
nothing.
Really?
Not too bad.
There's
Sea level, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
It's
I
like
saw
being
some
in
peaks
Alaska.
on the route, up to 12,000 though, but do we go around that?
Up and over.
All right. I think
Land
that's
on
in
top
flight
of it.
plan.
Or try and land on top of it. Yeah.
Yeah, see 12,000 in flight plan.
Up to 2 whole flight hours now.
Look, so what you need to know about this group is if there's a volcano, we will try to land inside it.
Well,
So-
if it looks impossible, we're gonna land on it or die
Yeah.
trying.
If there's a flat spot or anything that looks any sort of semblance of landable, we're gonna try it.
And
It's
river
nice.
bombing.
You may or may not also hear the word wall of death at some point.
Yeah, we had a big open caldera.
Nothing is too steep to land on.
Probably about 4 or 5 flights back. And we were just circling inside this caldera, like landing almost on vertical surfaces, going around in circles until it was like a
Oh
wall
my
of
God.
death of planes coming at each other from opposite directions, trying to land inside it. So. Let's see here.
Get over this mountain, you get to where it looks like there's a lake within a lake.
Really?
Lakeception.
Lakeception.
There's a lock in Scotland that's got an island in it with a lock in it with an island in it with a lock in it. I think it's a
Seriously?
three lockception. Yeah.
Oh, that's
God.
confusion.
So when you guys get a chance today, I posted a picture of, you might have to open up the original one, but I got a line of blocky, like almost not quite clear to the top, but you can make it out. I have not been able to figure out what's causing that.
Like a screen
I've got
tear
the-
issue?
Yeah, you know what? It might be.
I have that too.
I've
had
tried.
Sim update 6.
I've
or
tried going
5.
back to the basic sim, make sure the drivers are updated.
It's a blocky tearing?
Yeah.
Does
every
it
time-
mostly happen when you're in cockpit looking around?
And is it in the top right
it-
corner?
No, this goes clear across the screen, and if
Oh, I see it.
if it's
Might be the
rapid movement,
Might be drivers.
yeah, I'm gonna.
I've had that
reinstall
issue too, and I rolled back, and now I haven't seen it since. Apparently, NVIDIA drivers, the latest one, it has been bugging with Microsoft Flight Sim.
Yeah.
So when you
is
guys
that- and
roll
it's
back your
constant?
drivers, do you clear the cache or anything on your computer to make sure everything that was in the old driver is cleared before you reinstall a new driver?
No, I just rolled it back in Device Manager. That was it.
Okay.
And is that a constant thing, or is it just when you're looking around it'll do that?
It's when you're looking around. That's the only time it'll do it.
Yeah, it does that. It's been
Yeah,
doing
that
that
sounds
for me
similar.
since Sim updates
And-
4, basically.
When you guys go into Device Manager, have you found that rolling back the drivers grayed out?
Yeah, but you
I've
have
had to
just-
go back
you have
and
to
roll it in
download
manual.
Yeah, that's normal.
AK using NVIDIA? Is that what you're using?
Yeah, but I stayed away from the latest driver. But
Okay.
I'm afraid I rolled back to the previous driver and I haven't cleaned up everything in the computer. So I'm wondering if I've got like some maybe some driver elements conflicting or something.
It might be best to get rid of cache.
Well,
Yeah,
for
that's
that,
what I was
so
Mhm.
that's not
It's
necessarily,
annoying.
and it's annoying, but it's not necessarily a driver thing. It's hard to say. Like
There's also quite a bit of I get a bit of stuttering. So when I'm moving, when
Yeah.
you're doing the
more than likely it's your display, because that seems like a VSync issue, right, Gravel? Like that seems.
Yeah, it sounds like a vertical
does.
sync issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you running vertical sync fast on the NVIDIA control panel? That usually
Oh yeah,
helps.
that's also a thingy. Yep.
Hang on, I'm going to take some notes here while I'm got the autopilot on, which hopefully I remember how to use.
You might want to go to the NVIDIA website too. They've got a section there on rolling back drivers.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right to their website.
Yeah, if you go to the NVIDIA website, make sure you do a clean install.
Okay.
That way it wipes out all the old drivers and then it installs the new ones at the same time.
All right. Thanks, Dennis.
DN4X, we had an intimate moment there on the airstrip, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, the
But
collision.
don't worry about it. I'm insured.
Well, you were bouncing up and down, and I thought I'll just pass underneath here. What could possibly go wrong?
I thought at first it was my shadow.
Famous last words.
Oh no, it was me.
What could possibly go wrong?
He probably would have been upside
Yep.
down if he had the room for it.
Some
too.
of you that can climb faster, go ahead. I'm going to have to circle to get up over this mountain.
All right. You certainly can climb faster, this porter.
What are you flying, Squirrel?
Cessna 208.
Ah, okay.
Are you running the carbon mod for that by any
Yes.
chance? You are?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he hasn't done any work on it in a while, but I think he's planning on getting back to it at some point.
Yeah, it's got more power than the normal 208, but still not enough to clear this mountain.
Yeah, I've had that screen tear thing for as long as I can remember. So. I
What's
just
your
have-
FPS when you do that?
I have it set to 30 with VSync off in the sim.
Okay. I have similar setting actually. Also 30 if you sync off. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have the vertical sync off in the sim, but
Which
set
is-
it to fast in the NVIDIA control panel for
Yep. Same.
Microsoft Flight Sim, that'll sort out your tearing
Yeah.
as you pan the camera.
Correct. Play one of those. It should be solved because shouldn't be too hard. Just experiment a little bit.
It's a beautiful little bit here going down over the mountain.
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank Gravel for that upside down fuel pump.
Always handy to have those things.
Oh yeah.
I can uninstall it if you like. It's actually supported.
I'm just mostly trying to still get the landings right.
Practice.
I bounce every single time.
Fast. Go slower still. Go really slow.
We still.
Well,
Yeah, I try to just keep it below 50 usually, but
Way slower.
way slower.
Still. Way
Oh
slower.
boy.
Try to approach at 40, then go down to 35, aim for a touchdown 32. You're really slow. If you do any faster than that, you will definitely bounce. You have way too much lift already.
All right, good to know. Thanks.
It's a pretty extreme stall plane, so hence.
Yeah, I tried
than
some
usual.
landings with flaps 3, really going for those stall
Oh,
landings.
that is a bit
but
more per flap, but try 2 first. So practice with 2. Once you master those, you can probably try 3. It just gives you mostly a very large sink rate, so you can clear obstacles. But 2 is the way to go normally. Although most of us are crazy enough to always do 3 by default, actually.
All right.
Flaps
Yeah,
for
Okay.
if I'm planning a bit more of a longer, give myself more space, I try to use 2. Yeah, but maybe I should
Definitely
just
2,
first
yeah.
practice that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
even
to
in real
know.
life, the third flap in an aircraft like this, it will be for emergencies. They put in documents like that. You won't normally use it.
I usually try to stall my plane on onto the landing field.
Yep.
It seems to work.
Just
It's
about there.
Yeah, it's at
Yeah.
least a way of bouncing.
Yeah,
But if
I
you- if
just
you-
flare it. And...
Yeah, the problem is if you do that with a biplane or something, then you'll really bounce all over the place. If you
Yeah,
don't
they all
have
got their
any
own.
stall-
They all got their own character. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem is you'll get so used to flying the gravel or the carbon, and their stall capabilities will hop in a normal plane and
Yeah.
try to do the same thing, drop like a brick or something like
Absolutely.
that when you try to.
Yeah, I
you're
should
probably way
try
even the
that.
threshold.
Yeah.
I should
Transitioning
just try
takes
that
a
for
little
contrast. Yeah.
I have that problem with the Cessna 170. I really like that plane, but I'm really struggling at landing without bouncing, and I'm never really sure, is it my problem, is it the plane's problem, is it both our problem, or whatever.
If it is an Asobo aircraft, always blame the aircraft.
Yeah.
It's a Coronado.
So start there. More or less the same.
Great.
It's okay.
I just changed my VSync settings in the NVIDIA control panel to fast, and my problem is, for the most part, gone. Unless I'm moving,
Hey.
like really looking around
Excellent.
fast. So I
Excellent.
might try
That's
that,
great.
AK.
Okay.
I'll send you
probably
a
give it
It's some really odd screen tearing. Normally it's always vertical, but
yeah.
I had it blocky as well. Yeah.
Have you synced it with your monitor, if the monitor has the capability?
Yes, I have. It's
Yeah, huh? Okay.
30
Yeah.
frames.
I do the
and
same.
VSync
It's very
not-
small frames that way. Yeah.
Fancy G-Sync monitors.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
There-
Forgot the word
there's-
for a moment, but yeah,
there's
that's the
a-
one.
There's a new Samsung like G3000. It's almost 4 feet long and it's curved, 1000R,
Man,
and it just
What's
looks
the-
insane.
what's the price of that monster?
$3,000. 3,000.
I was gonna say probably $3,000.
I could buy a crappy car for
computer-
that for my.
My computer's less than that. That's just a screen.
Right.
Of course.
It's probably only 24-inch.
It's huge.
What I
It's
did
big.
is I went for a TV. That is a good investment for a screen. For
Yeah.
a much lower price, you have a big screen done.
I've been considering buying just
Yeah.
like a projector and mounting it above me, blasting it on a
Some
wall.
people do that. Yeah. If you're in a dark room, it's okay, but any
Yeah.
lights, you miss
Yeah.
too much contrast.
Right.
Yeah, if you're going to do a big TV or projector, the best investment you can make is blackout curtains,
Yeah.
like really
Yeah.
good ones.
True,
Mm.
true. Yep. No matter the
Yeah.
lumens, yeah.
I mean, I
you still need
have
that.
a VR
You want
headset. but
contrast.
If only VR was working decently well.
Yeah, so much broke, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been in VR for months now, and I'm
Yeah.
on a 55-inch LG. And if I want to make it bigger, I just sit closer. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works.
Scoot a little bit
Optical
closer.
zoom. There you go.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to try the
Oh, I love
Track
that.
IR. I'm going to try the Track IR for for panning, head panning, and stuff like that, and see if that's any good.
I've not used Track IR for it ever since SU7. Every time it fails. I know there's a hotkey for it, but that also fails half the time. That just freezes. So that's another thing I need to fix. But other than that, Track IR is great. I love it. It's before SU7 anyway. It was fantastic.
They'll fix it. It's in testing, though, isn't it? It can't be.
Yeah,
can't,
exactly.
It can't be long until they release it.
Correct, it'll surely be fixed. It's definitely a major upgrade. Absolutely recommend it, Track IR. Next step up will probably be VR, but Track IR is great.
I'm just
Very
glad
immersive.
with solid frames and a 1440p monitor.
Yeah. That's the other thing, the resolution will be insane. I'm running a 42 or 43-inch TV, 4K, so that's still okay.
That's nice.
That's nice, because the cockpit's pretty much life-size at that resolution, at that size. So that's cool.
Yeah, I don't exclusively play sim like how you guys know. I only started like a week and a half ago. I just got a 24-inch monitor, so 1440p. It's
nice.
it's just nice and crispy. It's not as demanding as 4K, and I think at that size, 4K is just overkill. And I don't want it larger.
Yeah,
the thing is, I don't go for the 4K necessarily. It's the size. So I scale down the render scaling to 50% or so the resolution is not an issue.
Right.
But I still enjoy the size. So that's easily solved.
That
No
helps.
worries about that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because 4K
and-
itself is too much. Yep.
Yeah, and come back in a year and say I've still only got a 24-inch monitor, and
Yeah.
you'll have a full cockpit. You'll have 3 65-inch monitors, and yeah.
Speaking from experience, yeah. Being there
Yeah,
like
I'll be crawling in my real life G suit before I join in.
What? You haven't got a G suit yet? How the hell are you flying, man? Yeah, I started off with a laptop and an Xbox controller just over a year ago, and yeah, I don't get addicted to stuff much, but yeah, I kind of got sucked in. He says, sitting in his cockpit, waiting for the stewardess to bring his coffee.
At least we don't have icing. This is.
I'm
doing-
still on my 17-inch laptop that I started with.
That's what I flew a year ago or so. It was actually okay. It worked.
Yeah, my
Maybe-
laptop was all right. It just keep getting thermally throttled back.
Yeah,
so I guess
correct. The fan will blow like crazy. It gets hot. A desktop won't do that as much, but hey, it works.
I mean, that's what I flew for a majority of Alaska expedition. Was
Yeah.
a gaming laptop with 2 monitors plugged into it.
Yeah. It's surprisingly okay, actually.
Yeah.
Can
I had it on like one of those like pads you have like 5 fans you plug in, like a cooling thing. It worked out. It worked decent. They got me places. And one thing right now is I have the computer on the floor next to me. I need to put it on wood or raise it off the ground. But then I've got a foot heater on the other side, so I gotta like work on diverting air because I don't want to blow hot air into a hot computer.
Yeah. Considerations, yes.
The trick is to use the computer as your foot heater.
See, but I don't want it.
Depends where you live, if you want that or
What
not.
do you do in summer?
Right. I had that with an older configuration of a PC. I used the R9 390 graphics card. That sure got things, almost nice and toasty in winter. In a smaller room I was in then. I think I got really hot. Could probably boil an egg on it.
This time of year, I actually welcome, an hour's worth of flight simming because it just warms my room up so nice.
Great. Oops. 2600.
You guys think we'll see this many clouds on when we hop across the mountain range again?
Hard to say. The weather's kind of broke right now in the sim, so.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
That is very weird.
I guess it's gotten better. I know a few people running the beta and they say it's gotten better. It's still not perfect, but yeah.
Has the weather always been iffy? Live weather, or
Yeah,
just a reason?
It's always been. There's always been issues.
Alright.
Sometimes it's just really good and perfect, and you get nice cloud like this, and then other times it's 250 degrees Celsius at 44,000 feet, and airliners are falling out of the sky and all sorts.
Right.
Obviously, it doesn't affect us, but
Yeah,
and
but
this whole-
strange things happen. Yeah.
Well, take anything they say in beta with a grain of salt, because the Sobo will screw it up before they ship it out.
Now,
Guaranteed.
Rocket. Now, Rocket. Don't be a cynic. We know you're all absolutely correct, but yeah. Maybe this time. Maybe as a Christmas present this time they won't fuck it up.
Maybe.
Yeah.
One can always hope.
And we'll always keep crawling back for more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not as bad as it when it's good. I would say it's as good as it's ever been. It was really bad initially, but they've been, I guess, bringing in more like data sources to interpret localized weather. But I guess the new issue is that you'll have really spot on weather in certain places, and then there's places where they don't have good data and it tries to like transition between the two, and you'll just get these really like drastic like weather and cloud shifts. So whatever, work in progress.
They'll sort it out.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's
That's about 10 years to do it.
yeah, they've got 10 years. We're only a year into this 10-year journey, so. Once I get this, we haven't really seen it on any of our trips because we haven't had any real clouds except for today. But man, a couple
Well,
flights
if you don't
back
count that thunderstorm.
yeah, well, no, what I was saying is
But
that
even that one was weird.
was doing some flights. It was like 2-3 weeks ago with Bush League, and we were just we're up in Scandinavia right now, and we had some low cloud decks, and we were flying over them, and I guess they did something with the weather data, so there's really bad banding in the clouds. Like they're using like 8-bit interpretation instead of like the 16-bit that they've been using. So like there was these really weird banding, like ripples that were spreading it. Like if you look down underneath your plane, it looked like you were like flying through water. Like there was all these banding ripples that were like constantly spreading out from your aircraft. It looks so bad. Like, how does that stuff get changed? I don't like why?
So this one a touch and go as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
This next one after this touch and go will make a full stop for our break.
Roger that. Oh,
Yeah.
quite some acrobatics there.
That's what you get when you try to go underneath the end.
That looked spectacular.
Thank you.
Tom making his glorious return.
Yeah, upside down, nose in. Right.
Let's see, vertical speed.
That's weird. They have two airports this close together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's one north and
Just
one
past
south
another
of the
strip.
river.
Yep. It's the
Oh.
crocodiles.
No, they probably because there's no bridge and they can't swim the river.
It's
Something
cheaper
like
to
this.
ferry people over with bush planes.
You're right.
Yeah, I looked at that and the flight plan was like, oh boy, do not mistake that airport for the other. Do not mistake that airport.
I guess you could touch and go at both.
Yeah, right.
Get one, do a 180, come around and Do the other.
Let's see.
Oh, prettier scenery than the last one I flew with y'all.
Yeah. That's the one's just
Yeah, it's
100,000
gotten
miles
quite a bit
straight
better
away.
last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Scenery today, especially in the mountains, is going to look really good. Got good definition to it.
I have to go back and catch up those other legs.
I want to fly in the Vertigo.
Do it in the Vertigo or the P-38.
Or the
Um,
18.
For the 18.
Yes. The 18 for
Yeah,
me,
there you
make
go.
up. Copy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one of the legs of Seven Continents in the F-18 the other day, and I just got up in the cruise, and I was like, "Oh shit, I have to do a descent now."
Too fast. And then there's the 16 to choose from soon. Already.
Yeah.
It's a nice one, actually.
A cute little airport.
Nice scenery.
Ah, there we
Landscape's good.
Hey, Squirrel, there's the, you probably already know, it's been there for a while. There's a nice Crocodile Dundee repaint for the 208.
Oh, is there?
Nice.
No, I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, you best take a quick peek at that. It's pretty neat.
Nice.
I'm not going to
Always
spoil it
like
for you.
Always like Mick Dundee.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
That's
shows.
not a knife. That's a knife.
That's not.
Yeah, that was classic.
That's all I'll say. That is a clue to the paint, Squirrel.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Wish you could say it in his accent and sound
Yeah.
good.
That's right.
Nice to be able to eyeball the entire area while you're on autopilot.
Yeah, that's nice. Relaxing.
Laughs in manual flight.
Yep.
Or
For you
cries.
gravel drivers, autopilot means as the plane flies itself.
The closest you get is trimming it right to the fine point.
Right.
Yeah.
Refuse to yield control.
Not today, autopilot. Not today.
And I haven't deserved that luxury yet of being lazy. I'm not that good yet.
No, the gravel is really rewarding once you really get her nailed down and get a feel for it. She's a lot of fun to fly.
It is.
It's been the only thing I've been flying this week, just practicing, just getting a feel for it. It's a perfect plane to get back into simming and stuff, but I also like it. Just, it's amazing.
There's a big scenery that photos by Kev did up in, where's that, up in British Columbia that he did for the Gravel Flight Academy or whatever, Bush Academy.
Yes. Yeah.
That has a bunch of little
Bunch of them.
stole strips and
A
stuff
lot.
that are
think there's
like
all
40
over the
strips,
place.
more.
Yeah.
It's a great place to learn to
Squamish.
Squamish.
practice.
Squamish, yeah.
But you can
Yeah, I
find
should
it on
install
Flight
it.
Sim. Yeah, it's on flightsim.to. You can find it there. There's
Yeah.
some accessory packs and stuff that you have to download just because he uses so much other stuff in his scenery. But
I gotcha.
Let's use the search photos by Kev.
yeah, he does a lot of
You'll
great
find it
work for
with
the
that.
community.
Yep.
But yeah, that's a great place to go up and practice if you don't really have any other, like, trying to figure out where you want to go fly to practice with the gravel or the carbon. That's the place to do it.
Yeah, that's where the whole aliens thing started, isn't it?
Yeah. But yeah, most of those places, especially starting out, you're gonna be like, "There's no way you can land there. That's impossible." You'll figure it out.
Make sure you drop by the big drop also.
Watch the skip marks.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's right.
I so want to do that in real life.
That's the thing. The outhouse is right there, so.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm about 7 miles away from our full stop here.
Yeah.
Okay.
7.5.
We missed a trick. There was a river run here.
I know. I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're few and far between in this area. In the whole Andes, as a matter of fact.
No beaver dams either.
Nope, no
Bridge.
beaver.
Bridge. How big's the porter? Quick answer required.
Let's find out. You wanna go? You wanna go first?
Yeah, I can go for it.
I'm behind you, so
Oh, made it.
I'll oh yeah.
Let's go
Okay.
for it.
Yep.
Let's
rolling in.
try. Here comes the bridge.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come back around and watch for the carnage.
It's been nice knowing you guys. Have a good flight.
Oh boy, that is low. Okay.
It looks mildly. Oh no, it's not glitched. All right.
All right, there goes DN for
Oh, that is low.
That bridge looks
Oh,
very
boy,
low for
Dan.
Puerto.
Yeah, left hand span would be your best bet.
Nailed it.
Oh man, there's a.
Beautiful.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way this is happening. No way.
Can you get a porter to this?
Yeah, you can get a porter.
Yeah, I can.
Oh my
Just
god.
stay low, and up. Yep, can. Okay. Man,
Kiss the
crazy
water.
people.
I'm gonna do
That's
that
why they're
full
not
throttle.
throttle near real airplanes
Yeah. That guy was dragging the tires through the water on that one.
or bridges.
Max speed under the bridge now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan.
Maximum effort.
Where's that strip at? It's right there. Oh, it's hiding behind the bushes, yeah. Bushes of love.
There we got it.
That's not the lowest bridge I've seen.
It's pretty low.
It's low.
Yeah, we've tried lower.
Yeah.
Oops.
To
Give us a
varying
surprise.
success.
I wing tapped.
All right, let's see how slow I can land this thing. Flaps 2.
Drop her into beta here.
We need that plane in the game, which was in the new Bond movie, which turns into a submarine.
There
I
you
love
go.
that one, that glider. I've seen
Yeah,
that
that was
over and
great.
over again. Awesome aircraft.
That was great.
Really good. Yeah. I was half tempted to make one. Half.
Watch the trees on
Pretty awesome.
on the approach.
Yeah, nice
Find the-
ones. Push.
Find the keyhole here.
I wish there was a way to lock the zoom amount in little nav maps while also tracking your aircraft.
I still bounced. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Okay, only one bounce. I'm improving.
That's normal.
Yeah, I really brought it low. So I did my best. Oh yeah, that keeps being a thing though. Looking over that nose.
Gotta get my idle control back here. There we go.
Alright, guys. I'm gonna hit the sec. For me, it is 1 a.m. or so. Nice flying with you guys again. I know.
Great.
Bob and Clinton,
Hey,
I miss
Rebel.
you guys. I try to make
Yeah.
it a bit more often.
Take
Nice
care,
to
buddy.
see you
Thank you,
again.
man.
Hey, take care.
Yeah, same. Enjoy the rest of the
Take
flight.
care.
See you guys.
Good to have you with us,
Take
Frank.
care.
Same, same.
Yeah.
See you.
Yeah, right.
There's AK. He bringing up the ass end.
Hey,
No, no, no.
slow but sure.
Oh, no, we don't. We got Rexbo bringing up the ass end.
Just about caught up with y'all.
Good on you.
I think the last one is probably gonna be me.
Yeah, I see Waylon up there too. I don't know who's last.
How long's the break? 10?
I think it was 10, yeah.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Let's see what time we got here.
I'm saying goodbye, guys. 4X. My wife is taking me out to a movie this evening for the first time since 2019.
Wow.
Hey, enjoy.
Congratulations.
Enjoy your real life. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks and fly safe.
Yeah, we'll
Take care.
Take care, bud.
See you.
Okay, bud. I got about 50 after,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, back on the hour.
back on the hour.
That works.
Copy.
All right, back in a minute.
What is this song?
We pick up a couple PC6s along the way.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, we got Mike
Yeah, it
Alpha
does.
X that joined us. And
Travelor.
Travelor, yeah.
That's good. More the merrier.
Yep. Welcome aboard.
Yeah, I also, on that transmitter, you can put in the notes a thing that you do, you hashtag invite, and then you can put in the notes whatever you want, and then on their website, it'll
Oh,
show
good.
up. And so I put just the Discord server invite and
Back again.
what we're doing, but
Cool.
we'll see. if
Thing's
anyone
turning out
joins
to
from
be
there.
a nice little app.
Yeah, I like it. Huh. Why does it keep switching the audios like that? It's really weird. Like Like I've opened a window or something.
Well, they have both landed, so that's cool.
Are the Gravels the slowest aircraft we got now here? Flying?
No, I think how fast
Isn't the PC6
Caravan?
slower? I think it's supposed to be 115 and the Gravel has 120 or something.
Gravel
Yeah.
gets up to 140 usually if I just level flight. But those PC6s, I don't know, they look like they pull a lot more.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a copy.
Deal.
If anybody wants to go flying in Papua New Guinea this evening, at 2200 Zulu, me and Anton are gonna go, and probably Shug also.
Oh, maybe. I might take you up on that.
I'll post I'll post a flight plan that we're going to use on, like, I think a day trip channel or something like that.
I'll definitely keep my eyes out for that.
Okay.
Evening ends up not being too full. Might join in. And so. That's gonna be a long leg. 83.
Yeah, this will be long, and we're going to have to do a lot of climbing on this next leg, too.
Yeah, that's 12,000 peaks right there.
And a lot of climbing after we do a touch and go on that last touch and go field.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier today when I was asking that.
I was
If we do
thinking I had
touch
to
and
get
goes
up to,
everywhere.
I think I had to get up to 16,000 or above on that last leg, and then descend like a rock to make the final full stop destination.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be quite the climb because that one is at. Oh, it was barely anything. It's 961 feet. Final one is at, oh. Yeah, that's quite a difference. 46, 67. What a continent. It's crazy. Yeah, if I got really a lot of time on my hands, I intend to do some of the previous legs of this trip as well. I already did like 14.
Yeah.
And the scenery is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good flying. Yeah, about 2 minutes before we go.
It's taking me that long to get the porter. lit off again.
All right, I've got about time to go. Everybody make sure you reset your flaps.
Yep, I'm just starting up again.
I'll catch up to you guys. I'm still trying to work this blockiness. It's driving me crazy. I'm working through the settings of the graphic.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you.
All right. Okay, park and brake off. Here we go.
It's really in comparison with the other aircraft. How much of a beast the like engine in the gravel really is.
Yeah, she's got a lot of torque.
It's gonna be a real reality check if I ever fly something something different at all.
Try switching from a gravel to a C-170 or the Husky.
Oh, God.
I can promise you, you'll severely underestimate your climbing performance.
Yeah. The Husky's is a cool aircraft, but yeah, it's underpowered.
There's
There's
a
actually a mod for that.
Yeah, someone made
which-
it, right?
Yeah, so it's gotten better that way, but it's still not the gravel. I mean, you have to be fair.
Yeah, what I like about the gravel though is, well, it's inspired by the Scrappy. Scrappy just looks so, it looks like those kind of bulls on steroids, you know? But I like it's more of a sleeper, the way I've got gravel put this thing together. It doesn't look, it doesn't have active suspension and all that insane stuff. It's too much.
Gravel's working on the Draco. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah, how does that compare to this one anyway, to Scrappy?
Scrappy's a different bird. It's
Yep,
like
Draco's got 650 horse or 850 horsepower. The
Oh, wow.
Scrappy's only got like 650, I believe, but
but they're. I mean, the size is insane.
yeah, it's
Like the
completely
size
different.
difference is. It's yeah. It's like comparing an
Yeah,
apple
remember
and
that.
orange.
Remember them standing next to the shock absorbers. His head barely made it to the the cabin door.
I think Draco would be more similar size-wise to probably the Porter, kind of. Just on steroids.
yeah, what I like about Scrappy is it'll squat down for you.
Yeah, that exactly. But for me, it's a little bit too much. That's why I like that it's. But it doesn't look like Scrappy at all. But you still got that same kind of performance, just in a bit more of a humble package.
Yeah, that video of him hauling his electric bikes
Oh, yeah,
up
right.
on that mountain, and he just squatted it down all the way flat so he could unload them. That's so crazy. Looks like I gotta do some climbing here before I run myself into a mountain.
Still looking forward to the Freedom Fox, which is a little bit more moderate, I guess.
Yeah, if they ever
It
finish it.
is, yeah.
I'm sure they'll finish it. It's just probably dealing with Trent's schedule and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Plus, they gotta put new glass in the cockpit.
Right. By the way, guys, I just changed this, so hate to tell
And
you.
New brakes. Or the new brakes are not super recent, but
So this next strip we're going to is called Uni Fruity.
Uni Fruity?
Hello? Is that a gum?
Uni Fruity Airport.
Oh, it's quite the cloudscape over this little ridge here.
What are you guys doing?
flying.
We are flying down in South America.
Cool.
Would you like to join us?
Yes.
Sweet.
Get your ass to Uni Fruity.
Yeah, we're
I just launched my simulator.
we're at Sierra Charlie Uniform November, or we will be in about 9 minutes.
Oh. I'm on a hard drive, dude. It's gonna take forever to load.
All right, then the next one. The next one, or
Well, the next one after that will be the final. That's after we gotta clear the mountain range.
Well, I'm not gonna make it.
You could, I mean, you could spawn in on it.
Oh yeah, I can teleport to you with flight share. Oh yeah.
We're not using flight share, but
Shit.
You can find us on the map, though.
yeah, you can find us.
You-
We're on West USA, and we'll be around the SCUN airport
Okay.
area.
Yeah, try that.
Oh.
I just got a quad coffee. Quad espresso coffee.
Yeah.
Dude. I stayed up to like 4 a.m. last night
Yeah.
playing video games because I was trying to beat a boss battle.
Mm-hmm.
Been there.
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got here? 11. Got just over 11. 11 and a half miles.
Yep.
Looks like.
It's almost like the mountains from, what is that?
That
from east to west. They blend from real to cloud mountains.
The clouds, yeah. Yeah, there's quite a bit of
It's
build
like a
up here.
gradient.
Also,
Yeah,
picks
it's
we're in the gravel or the PC6. Your choice.
Yep. So we're flying. Yeah, well, it's considering we haven't had any weather for weeks now. It's like it finally all decided to dump over the range, and it's all right. Glad to actually have some clouds finally. No, dude. Let's see. What am I at here? Oh, I'm a little bit high in the torque range, so I'm speeding a little bit here. I was gonna say I'm grounded.
Are we gonna come in Uni Fruity from 04 or 22?
Dealer's choice, I guess. I don't know what the wind is.
For me,
on
it's runway 22 is best wind, but
I'm only
Alright.
showing 1 knot for wind here.
Yeah,
Oh,
flying
yeah.
north.
I'm
Do
on
whatever
one
you
of the
want then, I
Floyd
guess.
cloud presets, so
Oh,
I've got different weather than everyone.
gotcha. Yeah, no,
Yeah, I'm going for 04, but I don't think there's any breaks in this cloud now.
yeah, it's gonna be kind of dip into it and deal with it, I guess.
Are you on live weather?
Well, yeah, I'll do what I usually do. Go to beta and then come through the cloud and then pull up at the last second.
There you go.
Fair enough.
So I don't know what the ceilings are. They look like they're about 1,000 feet below me right now. Go ahead and drop down to 3,500 and see where we're at. Vertical speed.
Actually, this cloud's quite thin once you get down to it.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like where I'm hanging out, so.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's that stupid Dolby Atmos sound plugin that's doing it.
That might be it.
I think it's trying to readjust. I think it's readjusting for like voice quality. Like it has voice, whatever.
It was like your sim like sounds like getting really like low.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Well, it starts
Oh,
just
whoa.
boosting the sound levels because it's like, I can't hear anything.
Right.
I see you in the Vertigo there, AK.
He's coming for us.
Look at that thing move.
Yep.
Maybe I misjudged this. Maybe I get lower than this. I think.
Still don't see a damn thing.
Yeah, I'm still in it. I gotta get lower. Let's see. Start dumping. Base the ground top of the field. Is it just a dirt strip? Assuming it probably
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna kill the throttle.
Kill the throttle and hope for the best.
I'm just gonna drop into
I'm not even
beta.
seeing it. I should be seeing
I'm
it.
I was literally over the top of it. I don't see it, so
Oh, I see it now.
circling around here.
It's just grass?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
grass.
just grass strip.
Alright. No wonder it blends in.
It's a little bit foggy and or well, low clouds, so it's kind of hard to see regardless with the live weather.
Hold on, is that it?
I'm touching on it right now.
Christ's sake.
There we go. I see dragons. Okay.
I'm rolling the length of it,
Yep. Copy.
and I'm going.
Okay, I guess we're climbing.
I came in from the wrong side.
Rocket, are you in a
You're not alone.
helicopter? Or what are you doing over there? He's just like.
No. No, I'm in the Cessna 208.
Don't mind me. Here we go.
So usually for touch and goes, do we use flaps?
Up to you.
Depends.
Alright.
Are you asking if it's standard operating procedure or what we do?
Yeah. Oh, hello there, Hardcat. I'll
It
stay low.
depends. I guess.
Sorry.
I don't know. Rocket's
I'm out of here anyway.
Rocket's a real pilot, so he can answer that question.
Yeah.
Climb.
Lots of power in the gravel.
Oh, yes.
yeah, I don't know if it helps, but in the gravel you can do a touch and go at full throttle with the airframe shaking, no flaps.
On one
and
wheel.
On one wheel.
Yeah, like it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I've tried to abuse the suspension a bit, and well, needless to say, it's just using the suspension.
Oh, she can take it.
Oh yeah.
These big old 35-inch bush wheels absorb a lot.
35 inches. It's insane.
Or whatever they are. I think they're 35s.
The fact that most of us are still here kind of is testament to the airframe.
Yeah.
Despite our best efforts, it's still flying.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm pleased to report the blockiness has disappeared.
Hey,
Nice one.
Good to hear.
Do the quick go down, find out what the best settings are for the Microsoft Flight Sim, and just roll through there. And apparently, wherever that was at, it fixed that up. So
Nice.
Good.
That's good.
There we go, climbing.
Climb, climb, climb.
I'm climbing off of rockets 7, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
As AK just blows past me.
By.
this is a graphics card performance test with the Vertigo.
You need to get the
F-18.
Well, what's his name?
Turbulence or Maelstrom?
I have to look up his name now because I can't remember. Is it Gottfriend?
The Super Vertigo?
No.
Every time I use her,
GBR3, dude.
It's not a plane mod. It's
A jump.
the buddies mod that changes
Oh,
your co-pilots or their
the
pilot.
TSI buddies, 270.
Yeah. He just did one that's got a Coast Guard
Oh
pilot
yeah, he did.
in a G suit and helmet, like a fighter pilot suit, and I was like, that would be perfect for AK.
I tried making one. It's so difficult to make the faces look not like they're hit by a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Mind you, with some of our landings, that's probably quite realistic.
Fair enough. Yeah. But
He's had a couple. He's had a couple accidents. It's
yeah, I don't know how he can visualize
he's a
that
vet.
3D thing in 2D so well.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Master
think
it.
the words you're looking for is he's a veteran.
He's a veteran. Yeah. That's right. God, that thing is so ridiculous. I haven't flown the Vertigo in forever, but it's so ridiculous how fast it is.
Yeah, I got to say, if anyone else wants to see the sim, I usually take the Vertigo or the P38 out.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I usually
Or
turn
again,
volume
just a-
way up
a
on the
jet
speakers.
a jet in
Yeah.
sheep's clothing.
Yeah. I usually will do a Spitfire and then just like turn the speakers way up and do a cold start.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
you're like, check this out. Check this out for realism.
Yeah, hold my beer.
Now, the worst one's trying to fly the aircraft with the binocular view externally while someone's in VR,
Yeah.
and then try and do low-level flights through the valleys in the Swiss Alps or something. It's so
If you
hard.
want to do that, there's a sim that is way nicer for VR. Like it's no lag. It's called Aerofly FS, and it's if you want to just fly VR and be able to see the cockpit details or see anything in the cockpit, Aerofly FS is great, and it loads in like 12 seconds.
That would be far too good for me. I wouldn't be able to bitch about VR though, would I? I'll be go, oh,
No.
actually, this VR is actually really good.
Yeah, that's the
That's
issue.
right. We gotta have
Yeah.
something to bitch about.
It looks like
Is that
FSX,
not-
if that helps. So it's not like the highest graphics, but
Well, it's not about the graphics in VR though, is it? It's the experience.
that's true.
Have you got a link to that, Dragons?
Yeah, I can send it to you
Yeah, you stick that on the Discord for us.
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I bought the G2 when it first came out, and then it's been sat in a drawer for 3 or 4 months because I was just not getting on with it.
Right.
Well, not in Flight Sim 2020 anyway.
Yeah, that's weird because Flight Sim was supposed to be basing it around the G2, wasn't it? I mean, I'm on the Rift S. I've not had half the problems that you guys have had.
You're on the Rift S?
Yeah, it's
Holy
probably
moly, dude.
it's probably because they're focusing on the G2. You know, hence all the bugs are on the G2.
Right.
Sure, I'm sure. And the Rift S is lower res as well.
The next generation will probably be much more usable.
That's what I'm hoping.
You got an order it on one, right?
Yeah, on the Vario Aero, but should be after the first of the year when it's available. But I hadn't heard a thing yet.
Let me know how that works out for you, because I've been holding off on pulling the trigger on
I will.
VR till it improves just a tad.
This is supposed to be a next generation, so we'll see.
Let me know how it works for you.
Yeah, all the reviews have just been out of sight.
I think Valve was working on a new headset too.
Oh, I'm sure everybody is. Just whenever they can get them out.
Just waiting until next generation for my wallet as well.
Yeah, I need a new wallet.
It
Yep.
never gets any cheaper, man.
No,
Especially with these hobbies.
Well, the one thing about the Vario Aero, it doesn't have any no earphones like the G2 does. You know, it doesn't have a built-in sound
so you
system.
Gotta wear your own stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world if you have I mean, if you got a good headset that you like, you know, it's. So, I mean, that's like me. I've got a Sennheiser headset that I really enjoy using, so.
Yeah, it's not a deal breaker for me either. I don't think the G2 audio is particularly good, and I certainly can't wear it with a headset.
Yeah, I just ordered some gaming earbuds that's got a microphone built into them, so we'll
Oh,
see how
sure.
that works.
Yeah, IEMs can be pretty good.
Yeah, it's starting to get some chop up here now.
Yeah, now that we're over the ridges here,
Yeah.
we're getting blown
Yeah.
about a little bit.
Check out the definition on those mountains there. It's pretty doggone good.
It's
Pretty
really
good.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Really
looks
nice.
good.
Mm-mm.
Oh
Let's see.
shit, I'm up to 148 knots. I'm
I mean,
throwing. I got to throttle back.
I'm tracking 143, so I mean,
Yeah, but I was doing 148 indicated.
oh shit.
Yeah, we got 30 knots on the tail.
All right, now I'm back to 120 indicated. And still doing
Oh, yeah.
149 knots or something like that. Ground through airspeed.
Must be getting. Yeah, it must be a little bit faster up there where you're at, DM. I'm getting about 13 knots on the tail down here at 12.5, so.
I'm up at
Yeah.
16 and a half.
Yeah,
so-
I see it up there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on up to 16,000. So.
everybody's like getting up there, and Hardcat's down there just enjoying the valley. I see you down there.
Well, the top of this mountain's looking pretty flat to me. I don't know. Have a look at it.
One to your left.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's I don't know, man.
Well,
I mean,
just
Yeah,
along that red line, yeah.
Yeah, if you go from left to right along that ridgeline, there's a nice flat. Well, it looks flat, but probably isn't.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
it's a bit sloped.
I was gonna say there's kind of like a snaking ridge there that looks like it might be
Yeah.
kind of flat, but
Yeah, if it's in the portal or the gravel, I might give it a try, but not in the 208.
yeah, I think you're
Oh.
gonna be out of luck with the 208.
well, I'm on the ground.
What are we looking at?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah, that's half the battle right there.
Oh, yeah, I got the old throttle cut to
Shit.
Oh, you're in the gravel, yep.
There's a little lake in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that down there.
Yeah, that's something that bugs me. I try to land on ice. I discovered it's just slush. Just start to
It's
float.
there's an issue with the ice right now.
All right.
Another bug that was introduced. You used to be able to land on it.
Yeah.
It's
It's treated like really deep snow now.
right.
But
Yeah.
AK can tell you if you take the F-22, gear up, land on the lake, you can then skim it and then take off again.
Wheels up, touch and go.
With absolutely no engine ingestion issues at all.
Nope.
Yeah. It's just snow. I mean, what could it do, really? What's the worst it could do?
Burns off quick enough.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets into the compressor.
Yeah.
Years and years ago, I went to Rolls-Royce for one of their engine tests, just to see, it was about bird strikes and whatnot, but they were actually throwing larger and larger lumps of ice into, I think it was a 737 engine on a test bed. And at one point, one guy chucked a piece in, which is probably nearly a foot cubed. And engine carried on running. Amazing. Some of the compressor blades were absolutely trashed, but
Yeah,
just carried on running.
That's like it.
Seen
Yeah,
them throw
Rolls-Royce.
turkeys through there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Yeah.
Rolls Royce and GE and stuff. They get those engines on those test beds and they'll shoot chickens and turkeys through the engines.
Apparently in the UK, they're not allowed to have any members of the public for chickens or any kind of livestock going through now.
Yeah,
because
I can imagine.
they had a lot of complaints about it, but they still have to test for it, obviously.
Well, yeah, I mean you gotta. I mean, I suppose they could maybe make like a gel analog or something like that. if they
Yeah,
really
apparently it doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, they obviously ballistic gel and doing the old Mythbusters thing. Yeah, apparently it's not the same as actually throwing a chicken through.
Interesting.
With feathers and everything. There's something to do with tension on the skin as it goes through compressor blades. It sticks and then drags as it goes through.
Right.
Best simulation is always reality.
Well, for sure, yeah.
I guess it's also cheaper to get like a shitload of chickens instead of making them.
You buy by the bulk.
Oh God.
I have seen the tests where they actually throw them through at full airspeed, so they're air cannon through at 500 knots.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
just hilarious.
Did you guys see that F-35 that was that on British carrier? They lost like what was that, a week or two ago?
Yeah, I saw that.
They had, I guess it was the crew had just been doing some engine inspections, so they had the engine cover folded up and laying inside the intake cowling that they were laying on, and they never took it out. So when he throttled up, it just pulled it and sucked it through the intake, obviously.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh,
And
wow,
that's
yeah,
why I
you
never got thrust. So we just kind of like went up off the ramp and then Just right over the edge.
Straight over the edge, yeah.
Yeah.
There was some actual video footage from some of this internal CCTV floating about.
Yeah, I saw that.
It'd be expensive mistake, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, someone's in the shit for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. It won't be an officer.
Did you ever see the video of
And
where
the salary
on,
won't cover it either.
on the carrier where an A6 sucked a crew member down in through the intake?
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, apparently it happens more
It's
often
wild.
than you would hear about, yeah.
He
I
didn't
think that
get
video,
hurt,
that
but
yeah, that guy
maybe a
got
few
saved by like
scratches and
like
stuff.
some straps or something that he was like a harness or something he was wearing got caught on something inside the intake and saved him. Not before it took some of his clothing with him though, and it went through the intake and
Just
fried the engine.
imagine how you'd feel getting sucked into an intake.
Yeah, it's whether you got spat out the back, stood up, saluted, and just started it
Ugh.
out. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
My
Think. Oh yeah, we're crossing the border right now. Back
Yep.
to Argentina.
Now this says 12,000 feet. I'm at 12.5, and I don't know if I'm gonna miss this or not. So I'm gonna go up a little bit more. I think.
Yeah, I'm coming up on 16 right now, so we'll see how that
I don't think
goes.
I need to do that, but I think I definitely need to. I'm gonna go up 1,000 feet here.
I see DN up there. He's at 15.8, so
Yeah, and the peaks up ahead look like I might need to climb.
yeah.
Oh, I'm getting thrown about though. It's not nice.
Yeah.
Let's say little nav map is not correct then, if that's the case, because it shows the leg safe altitude is 13.5.
You got that switched on. What's the fun in that? What do you mean you don't want to come up to a sheer rock face and be 5,000 feet too low?
That's like I said last week when I was flying the last leg, man. I was scratching for every inch altitude I could get. And then
Yeah.
that wind shear grabbed me, and I was like, "Oh, as the
Where's
you're
your
above the-
where's your
you're-
sense of adventure?
yeah." Been flying long enough to know better.
Yeah, I've noticed that the downdrafts on the lee side of mountains have definitely got more severe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I think, well, if any of you have done the bush flying training missions that they decided to put an icon in for, which makes no sense to me because they now have
Right,
bush
like-
planes with floats on them.
Are you kidding me?
So dumb. But I did them, and one of the training missions is learning which side of the valley to fly on to get updrafts and downdrafts. So I think they did some work to make those a little bit more
Interesting.
effective as well. Which, you know, that benefits us, but still dumb to use an icon for bush flying.
I've been meaning to get back to some of those bush missions just because I started them and I wanted to finish them in the Cub and stuff, or at least the one I was doing in the Cub.
Yeah.
That was out in the Sierras. But of course you can't. It's considered cheating if you basically get back on, if you use the get back on course or whatever, if
Right.
you kind of lose your way, because you have to kind of follow your way visually.
Right.
But what's funny is that I had found that with the GTN 750, it shows you the route.
Yeah.
And so you can pull up the GTN 750 mod inside the Cub and kind of cheat your way
Nice.
through it if you get lost without, technically breaking the rules within the mission.
Right. I've been trying to figure out how to do anything IFR, how to do VORs and stuff. So I did the in the sim, IFR training, and one of them is just broken. Like it
Oh.
says like tune the stations and then fly past the VOR, and you could do it, and then you just Like, I flew for like 30 to 40 minutes in this stupid training mission that shouldn't take that long. And then at the 40-minute mark, I was like, where are you going? And then it ended the sim and ended the training mission and failed me. And I was like, I don't know. You just said tune and fly.
Yeah,
You
you
didn't
told
tell
me
me
to go
anything.
to that point.
He said, go to that point, and then he didn't say anything. It was like, watch the needle as it moves across the VSI or whatever. And I was like, okay. And so I saw it move, and then there was no instruction for 40 minutes. And then I was like, where are you going? You have failed. Thanks.
Yeah, not only does the needle move, but you ought to get a to and from indication too.
Yeah, and I saw that. It just didn't tell me what to do next. So I can't
Yeah, I
go
read
on to the
those
next
missions
thing.
there's a lot of them are broken, so
Yeah.
just steer clear of them for now.
Yeah, which is dumb, but whatever.
I guess the payware stuff, the IFR and the VFR training missions. Are
Yeah,
pretty
I've
good,
looked at
guess,
getting
but-
those as well.
Of course.
But yeah. I
Did
almost
a nice
never
job
do.
on this terrain rendering.
Yeah, it's real nice up here. Yeah, about 13 and a quarter to get over this kind of pass here.
Yeah, at 13.5. And still climbing for some reason. I think I've got a little bit of an updraft going on. That's probably why. Yeah, that's what's going on. Get some ridge lift here.
Yeah, still being beaten about here as well. With the
Yeah.
nose down, it really wants to go up.
Yeah, the gravel and the carbon will get tossed around pretty good. I mean, even this PC6 is getting tossed pretty good where I'm at, so.
Yeah, nice valley the other side.
Oh, yes.
Looks like we've got about 28.5 miles. Now the weather looks like how it's looked for the last 5-6 weeks. We probably got, judging by our distance, I'd say we probably got another, I don't know, you guys think
16
maybe 2
minutes?
months?
Oh, 2
2
months.
months left
right.
in this trip, maybe?
Yeah,
maybe
pretty
another-
close. There's
maybe
still a
another
lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, I'm just kind of basing
18,
off our
18
leg lengths and
hours
stuff.
to the final destination of flight time. So what's that? 2 divided by... Why can't I think this through? 9 more weeks? Is that
Yeah,
right?
so that's about what I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
about 8 or 9 weeks.
Yep.
2 months.
Yep.
It's off
So
to
where
New Zealand.
next after South America?
New Zealand.
Oh,
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
nice.
the next
That'd
one.
be nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Zealand would be great.
That is the
Are there any smaller islands surrounding it with decent distance that you can hop between that and the main islands? 'Cause if there's any tiny airstrips on that, that'd be
Not a
great.
ton.
I mean, there's a
Now that
lot
I
of
think of it.
little places to explore. New Zealand doesn't seem like it's that big, but there's a lot of
yeah.
places to explore around that island. You can
the-
spend a lot of time there.
Terrain differences across the whole island is pretty expansive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
And,
got
and
Orbix puts out a scenery pack for New Zealand too, which is really good.
Yeah, I'll have to pick that up before we go do that, because it'll probably, I don't expect to be the world update for New Zealand to be anytime soon. So
I doubt it.
there's lots of islands out in the South Pacific, which are really good fun. Unfortunately, it's 500 miles between them.
right.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, you know, come to think of it, isn't the next world update on Australia? Wouldn't that
Yeah.
cover New
Oh
Zealand?
yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't
No,
think
it doesn't.
covers-
It said it doesn't.
Yeah. So. But yeah, the Orbix one is really good from what I've heard. So I
Yeah, it's about a 10-meter dim, I believe it is.
think we can waste plenty of time flying around down there before we figure
Oh,
out our
plenty
next.
of places to land too. Sandbars. We could even make something on the floats one time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bagaloo's got a freeware, so
Maybe
just
a
the
mall.
172 on
or-
floats. It's really
Very-
good.
Yep, very nice plane. I've enjoyed flying that in Alaska.
And you know, maybe the mall if it's out by then.
I don't know, man. With the way he's going with that, I wouldn't be surprised if
I was gonna
there's.
say it's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
out this week at this rate.
Yeah, like I'm just like Jesus, slow down, man. Take a break.
Yeah. Sleep maybe.
Yeah, but yeah, no, he's been making some crazy progress on that. We'll have to-
I'm looking at runway 14 or runway 10, 10.
Is this a paved one?
Yeah.
It's all
Yes.
paved there.
Yeah.
Asphalt.
Gotcha.
Oh, load it.
Wind's light and variable even up here. I'm showing around 270 at 5 or 6 knots.
Got 20 knots on the tail coming down the side of this ridge, but once I get down below, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Just had AK buzzing by in a Bonanza and at 400 knots or something.
Yeah, you gotta go get yourself the Vertigo and have some fun with that.
Yeah, I might have to.
I guarantee you he's in a Coast Guard Vertigo.
I
Like
can't
a
get
green
away
one
from
for
any
me.
other livery.
I hear you, man.
I think he's a little bit lost though.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
long
that-
way from home, man.
This mission's been going on for frickin' days.
I can't find an air refueler. Hey, Kragan, you don't have a KC-135 handy, do you?
No. Not yet.
You'd really have gotten enjoyed last night. I got the Elmendorf in the F-18, and there was a guy that was flying the C-17, and he was being chased by 3 other F-18s. It was really comical.
Nice.
Funny. Stop! I need to. I heard somebody was doing a KC-10.
Yes,
Uh,
that would be Destroyer, the refueler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
he's
he doing
working on it.
that? Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
He's
That's where I
working
saw
on.
it then.
He's working on a bunch of crap. He's doing the.
So
C,
he's
he's
like
doing the
cheap-
C-17, the KC-10, the. Basically lots of fighter jets and other cargo stuff. And he's also on the C-130 team, but I think that's on the back burners for now.
Gotcha.
Anybody been out on the aircraft carrier in the F-18?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I can
yeah.
take off, but landing
Yeah.
is a different
Yeah, me
story.
too. Boy, what a trip.
I'm gonna say he doesn't have the arrestor cable stuff figured out yet, does he?
Yeah, he does.
No, the arrestor, yeah, the
The arrestor
arresters
cables work.
work, but
You just gotta
you
be
just gotta land slow.
good. Yeah, you just gotta be good at
You
it.
gotta put some wind on the nose, like 190 degrees at 25 knots or something like that.
Yeah, and even with that setup, you know, I'm getting 1 in 10 landings. I'm either bolting or I'm slamming into the back of the ship, or
I'm
long,
not doing
long
real
bolting and going
good
in the water.
either.
My takeoffs are perfect every time.
Yeah, me too. So landings suck, though.
Yeah, but I think Kev is putting wind preset, baked into the next update, or maybe he already has, or.
Yeah, he was talking to me about putting a preset in for sort of 20, 25 knots on the down the landing runway. Oh, hey AK, whoosh. But yeah, now the carrier's not popping as you approach it. It's a lot easier
Right.
to line up. I just don't have the talent to come in at that kind of airspeed in that aircraft.
My favorite part is that everyone just is very patient, lines up and waits, even though you don't have to. Like the animation
yeah,
is, it's animation is
There was-
separate for everyone, but everyone's just lined up to wait, and I was like, that's cute.
Yeah, I was there the other day and there was a Bonanza waiting, and I was sort of like, wow, I'm taxiing straight through you, sir.
Yeah. If you don't have the right plane, you don't belong. Just kidding.
But he's done the animation so good, it actually
Oh,
does
yeah.
feel fairly, it feels like an event.
Right. Now I just got to get all the other planes with tail hooks and launch bars capable to use it with.
Right.
Well, the
Yeah.
F-16 has a tail hook, but it doesn't have a launch bar.
Mm.
It's always been crazy to me. I guess for maybe like short runways or something like that, maybe you could use a tail hook like that.
Yeah, Air Force bases have arrestor cables there for emergency aircraft.
Yeah, I mean our RF4s used a tail hook with the arrestor cables, when the chutes didn't deploy.
Sure, well that makes sense. Coming in with a tailwind, it looks like it's minimal.
Landing at 1-0 or
Either 1-4,
1-4.
1-0.
all right, 1-4.
Yeah, it's Has it got a cross one way, or is that just a long taxiway going somewhere?
It's got a
1-4 and
cross
1-0,
Gotcha.
like they start at the same point basically.
Yeah, that's
like-
why I was wondering.
Yeah, 1-4's got a long threshold.
Copy that. Yeah, you'd be landing crosswind if you go the other one anyway.
Just remember where the instrument lighting is in the Vertigo. I thought it was that round, kind of the flat.
Yeah, but only
Almost like
Yeah, in the center console, but the actual touch point's just above the knob. But I have seen other people say it's not working.
yeah, it only changes the lighting of like the transponder. That's it. For now. A lot of things are just for now.
it's a work in progress.
Yep.
And here comes Rocket in his bus.
Uh-oh. I think I just ran out of gas.
Uh-oh. So what happens when you're burning fuel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, landing's going a bit better now that I know that I was basically overdoing it.
Ah, shit.
Shit.
I thought you'd fix that sim, Rexway.
Somebody windows over.
That was me.
Oh, was it?
I don't think your sim is fixed then.
Yeah, blame it on the new sim.
It is. It's a new sim for sure.
Yeah, new sim, you've got new brake pads. That's what it is.
Yeah. Ceramic.
You know, I had to reset all my controls. I got days of work to do on that.
Well, at least you're flying again, though.
That's it. I'll just pull in right here.
Let's see if we're at high altitude again.
Yep.
Yeah, don't pull the throttle all the way back.
Oh, little bounce, little bounce.
And 2,
Bounce. 3. 4.
there is a brake switch here somewhere, isn't there?
I remember my first time too, Tom. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, tap the brake and your nose over.
That's right.
Amazing the things you forget after just a few weeks.
Yeah, you gotta
Just
get
when you
that.
tap those brakes on this bird, make sure you have the stick back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I've only done that about 1,000,000 times.
Right. Yeah.
Victory roll, Blake.
One. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
It's alright. He overflared his butch tires. That's all.
Get those flaps up as soon as the wheels touch too.
Yeah.
You'll want to take off again.
Good deal, guys. Nice flight.
Enjoyable flight. Very
Indeed. Good to be out here with y'all again.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Wow, there goes
Yeah,
the
very
bird.
good.
Great.
Good to have you
Rexpo,
back.
good to have you back, buddy.
Hey, glad to be here.
Glad you got everything
And happy
sorted out.
birthday, buddy.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
happy birthday.
Appreciate it. It's been a good day already, and I'm just getting
Yeah,
started.
man.
All right,
for
guys,
sure.
we'll see you next week, I guess.
Take care, y'all.
Yep.
Thanks,
Everybody
everybody.
take care.
All right,
Stay
cheers,
safe.
folks. Great flight as usual. Take care.
Wolf, are you still on here?
I am. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. Thanks again for the tip on going to Steam.
Yeah, no problem. I wish it didn't result in that and having to cost you a bunch of money, but I'm
Yeah. Well.
glad you're back in, though, man.
Yeah, me too. And still more to go. I'm going to repurchase a couple of those aircraft I lost, but thanks again because it's just nice to be back up here.
Yeah,
You
not a
should
problem, man.
see,
Glad it worked
the-
out.
All right,
Go on to
cheers,
Microsoft.
y'all.
Hey, Rexpo.
Yeah, take care, all. Have a good week.
Rexpo.
I'm out of ya.
See you guys later. Cheers now.
I'm not just messaging him.
Yeah.
All right. Until next week.
See ya.